Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got 9 RBIs in this series already, which is just electric. Every time he comes to the plate, it seems like he's driving somebody in. Saying he's been hot is a huge understatement.
Gregorius has it. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Darryl Parker behind a dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hard on the ground towards short. Balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
On to Freeman, a double play. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Ozuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Kingery's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alec Bond, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. 0-1 the count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base. And also, both sides of the plate, a switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Into the box now. JT Realmuto will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there.
The
For him to be
fielder.
on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Real Muto is off at first with 2 away. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Darno gathers it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Into the second deck and gone. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his side.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Gene Segura standing in as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Hit to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Inciarte on second. Markakis is over at first with one away. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Skied down the left field line. McCutcheon is under it, and he hauls it down in the corner, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Darno waits on it, and he brings it in on the warning track. The batter. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bond. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away.
The left field
stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Riley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, JT Realmuto, a base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Down and away, ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Andrew McCutchen will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. One away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Didi Gregorius. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
3-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th
Now
hit of the game already. They're really...
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Next will be the designated hitter, Gene Segura. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go, and the throw is in time to get him to retire the... And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Ender Inciarte. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is. Luke Jackson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season.